Here we go again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gnabry, he's picked his way through. And that should get the job done. Taken back almost at once. Wits! And that's a dangerous... There's the shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that was nowhere near his best. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that's an excellent interception. And it's Kupchu. And it's made its way to him. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Haaland. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, super find. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Wirtz. That's good running with the ball. Priol gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Gnabry. Gnabry! Deftly away. Stood up well to him there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thinks about the shots. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Alonso! Decent enough try. Messi, good take, and is he in? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Changement pour le Mans. Le numéro 9, le numéro 13. À leur place, le numéro 10, le numéro 27. Changement en cours.
Alonso. Rodri. Oh, this is a great position. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. That has ended up in no man's land. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Stoichkov. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. Koundé gets it away. Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Griezmann. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Adeyemi. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, in he goes again. Triol attempts a clearance.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Rodri. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Has a look and plays it forward. Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Changement pour le mot. Le numéro
Desperate
7,
defending required
le
here.
numéro 20. À leur place, le numéro 11, le numéro 18.
And it's hoisted clear. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest...
Tries from a long way out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adeyemi. Mbappe! He could be in here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Szoboszlai. And it's Stoichkov. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So that's got things underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? De la Cruz. Mbappe. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, it's Bebeto. De Bruyne. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Messi. Mbappe. No, it's not getting there. Bruno Fernandes. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lavia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and nicely intercepted. Conte. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
It's a pretty loose pass. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame.
Oh, smashing header! And he can clear it away. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Messi. Conte. Bebeto, and a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Mbappe. De la Cruz. And he's quick to snatch it back. Conte. Now it's Bebeto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Good read, needed to be. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi goes long and straight. Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Costa Curta. That has ended up in no man's land. Driving on and making good progress. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Beckham. And here's Mbappe. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Conte. Lavia. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has put paid to that. And it's Messi. Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts. Conte. Bebeto. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hoisted it. It's a mighty effort! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now this could... And the shot! Rodri gets good distance on it. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And he was quick to react. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He can run onto that.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in a great position here. And he's gone looking for safety. Koundé, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Lavia. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Soboslai in acres of... He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 21. Griezmann. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Spread it left. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Berbatov. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe, Griezmann, Mbappe.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here, and he's in on goal. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Berbatov. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. He's being urged to shoot. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Howson can get it clear. And he thumps it clear. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! And he hits the net. There seemed no way back, but they are level. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to...
Oh, shooting chance! Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was...
He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Well, I think it's pretty...
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona leave it late.